This is ridiculous. Did you think I wouldn't catch on? Do you really think you're going to benefit from some kind of comparison with Forrester?
The only people I want to benefit from this event are those poor, sick children.
Well, then make a contribution. A big one. It'll be greatly appreciated. This party is not necessary.
This party will bring in huge donations.
No. I know what you're up to. This party will bring in buyers. I thought you were smarter than that. Your merchandise is going to look shoddy in this kind of an event.
My hope is not to make my merchandise look good. My only hope is that some child will benefit from this.
Child? Whose? Yours? You told me once you wanted your daughter to mingle with the kind of people that never accepted you.
Don't we all want a better life for our children? Isn't that why this charity was founded?
Have you ever even been down to that hospital? You don't care about those babies. You don't care about their plight.
I was planning to go.
The only thing you're planning, which is quite obvious, is to promote your own cause. You don't care about those babies, and you don't care about seeing them.
As I was trying to say, I was planning to go to the hospital this afternoon. I'm taking my daughter with me.
Wrapping yourself in this false cloak of caring doesn't fool anyone, Miss Spectra.
But I do care. I care very much.
You're a social climber, and you want to link yourself to the quality of the House of Forrester. You don't care about those babies.
All right, look. There was another reason why I want this benefit to be a success. And that is to win your respect, Stephanie. Because believe it or not, that does mean a great deal to me.
You manipulated that committee, and you boxed me into this. You know exactly what I think about you, and what my family thinks about you, and that is never going to change.
But I've changed. And Spectra has changed. We're a legitimate design house now, just like your husband.
You're a thief. You've stolen all of your life from people like my husband. How dare you compare yourself to him? He'd never do anything like that.
We've got our own original designer now, Beau Rivage. We've got our own original line of fashion, too.
Beau Rivage? Who the hell has ever heard of Beau Rivage in this business? He's just another knockoff artist that you employ.
No, Stephanie. You are wrong.
The longer I stand here and listen to you, and the longer I look at you, the more right I know I am. I am not going to be a party to this.
What? Stephanie! Wait a minute! What do you mean? The committee elected you co-chairman. Everybody was thrilled about the idea. Now, just because you don't like me...
Whether I like you is irrelevant.
Look, I got a lot of plans here. I made all these arrangements. Everything's ready to go. I put a deposit down on the ship.
Then have a party. Make a lot of money. Give it to the hospital. It'll be wonderful. Because the reality is, whether Forrester participates or not shouldn't be relevant. If your altruistic speeches are really true.
You agreed you would go along with this. The Women's Committee was there. Everybody heard you.
I changed my mind. I'll just tell the committee, and I'll explain it to my husband. Goodbye, Miss Spectra.
Thorne Forrester will now be played by Jeff Traxa.
Mother.
Don't try and talk to me. I can't tell you how angry I am.
What's wrong?
That Sally Spectra has to be the most infuriating person that I have ever met in my entire life.
What happened?
I went down to the Queen Mary and had a meeting with her, right? Do you know what she had the nerve to suggest? That we would have some kind of a contest between Forrester and Spectra. Can you imagine?
You've got to be kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. I wouldn't kid about something like that. And do you know what's even worse?
What?
She doesn't care about those babies. She doesn't really care about raising money for this hospital.
But you said that she was underwriting the whole event.
Of course. She just wants to buy respectability. She wants to elevate her social status, her business standing. I mean, it's just personal aggrandizement, the whole thing.
She's doing it for the publicity.
I made a decision. The only decision I believe that will preserve our integrity in the business.
What's that?
We are not going to participate in that fashion show. If her intentions are really, truly well-meaning, our presence there is really not required, now is it?
Forrester is a big drawing card.
Oh, she's well aware of that.
Don't you think this is a bit drastic, Mother?
No, I think it's the only decision that I could possibly have made.
Sure, Caroline. I'll see you in about an hour. Great.
What was that about?
Caroline, she wants to see me and talk to me.
Sounds romantic.
Well, it didn't sound like a problem either. Actually, quite the opposite.
You're curious, aren't you?
I am. Mother, I haven't heard that tone in Caroline's voice in I don't know how long. And I want to know what's causing it. And whatever it is, I hope it continues.
What are you doing here?
Oh, nothing. I was just talking to Eric, your husband. I explained to him that we had a fine meeting on the Queen Mary this morning, and then I did mention in passing that a few crazy words were spoken in the heat of the moment, but hey, I mean, that's just water under the bridge, right? And I'm willing to forget the whole thing.
You're what?
Stephanie, Miss Spectra, would you excuse us? Please. Stephanie, exactly what happened out there today?
Everything I'd ever thought, every suspicion I've ever had about that one was confirmed today.
Did you really tell her that we would pull our fashions from the showing?
Eric, we cannot do this show. Listen to me, it will be a complete fiasco. Look, we can do a fashion show on our own. We will have a great fundraiser for the Children's Hospital.
We have an enormous public relations problem. Forrester has already contacted all of the buyers. Ads have been taken. Plane tickets have been bought. Most importantly, think about the children. It's simply too late.
I could kill her.
Miss Spectra, my wife and I have decided to participate in this charity event.
Oh, that's wonderful. You'll never regret it. Trust me.
You can leave now, Miss Spectra.
Goodbye, Stephanie.
There really was nothing else we could do.
Right. All right, we'll do it. But believe me when I tell you, by the time we're through with this, Miss Spectra will know that she has more than met her match.